Good evening, fellow Ambazonians. Good evening to you all, our great and brave people. We know that many of you have questions. We know that many of you are worried. We know that many of you are disturbed. We know that many of you have uncertainty. We know in our miserable and shameful existence, we've not had people that could speak for us, stand up for us, fight for us, defend and protect us. So we understand why you feel the pain. We understand why you are sad. We understand why you have questions with regards to General Effa. Traitors celebrated. They had a new song to sing. They had a new tune to dance to. Celebrating on behalf of the occupier. They had a moment for views. Here is what you need to know. This is war. We are at war. This is war. It's not a child's play. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the cowards. It's not for the weak ones. It's not for the bystanders. It's not for the Cambazonians. It's not for commentaries. It's a war for the survival and for the existence of the Ambazonian people. It has a cost to it. It has a price to it. It is the cost that those that have been freed have paid. That is a price that those that have been freed have paid. It's not going to be any different for the Ambazonian people. The Ambazonian Governing Council has prepared the Ambazonian people, has prepared the forces, has prepared the commanders. They have been trained, they have been educated. It is part of what they stand for. We are prepared for the unexpected. We are prepared for the worst. It's what it takes to be free. So we understand while you may feel sad because your source of hope. Who's General Effa to you? Who's General Effa to the Ambazonian people? Cameroon told you the war is over. They have said that to you many times. They told you there is normalization. Just a month ago, or less than a month ago, the colonial dictator came back and repeated the same old crap. So if the war is over, who are they still fighting? Why do they still have armor cars carrying out operations day and night, moving thousands of troops from one location to the next, spending hundreds of millions of dollars, thousands of dollars on a daily basis, losing soldiers from point A to point B, General Effa, after General Ivo was killed by the internal spoilers and recruited agents, became the symbol of Ambazonian resistance, became the symbol of defiance, became the symbol of hope, a symbol of freedom, a symbol of the future. He has confronted traitors, spoilers, enablers, recruited agents, and has survived many internal and external assassination attempts. He's organized the finest, the best, our National Independence Day celebration every October 1 in the last 5 years. It's given the biggest parades across the 13 states. Has inspired thousands of other brave fighters to join the battle for freedom, to join the battle for the liberation of the Ambazonian people, to join the battle to end Cameroon's occupation and tyranny on our people. Over time, you have come to recognize this truth. You found hope on the ground leadership that is provided You believe more. You became dedicated. You committed. It introduced the innovations for our community schools, building community clinics, constructing roads, defending the land, and making sure that the enemy has no resting place. On a daily basis, the leadership he provided on the ground added an increase to the cost of the occupation. Operations are being carried out, conducted, executed to dismantle the enemy's ability to reconstitute. So you had more reasons to believe in your freedom and in your future because of the kind of leadership he provided. He became a symbol of unity amongst the forces, became a father like to the forces, even to those that are anti-Ambazonia. He commands respect. You came to admire him. So the question is, what happened? What happened is what happens in every liberation struggle. Ours is not an exception. He was ready for it. He has been prepared for it. It is what we as a people must go through. It is what we as a people must accept, including myself talking to you. This is the price. This is what it takes to be a freedom fighter, to stand up for human rights, to stand up for human dignity, to stand up to defend and to protect a people. No one will do it for us. No one, no other nation, no other people will do it for us. We must do it for ourselves. And we as a people are ready for the mission. We are ready for the purpose. It's called sacrifice. It's called dedication. It's called commitment. It's not for the weak. It's not for the faint-hearted. It is for the brave ones. It is for those with a purpose. It is for those who are ready to create change, to bring freedom, to uplift, and to create a bright future. There are two choices we as a people can make. One, to accept occupation and Cameroon's subjugation as our fate. The second choice, it is to summon courage, and embrace the odds, to stand up and fight, to stand up and be counted amongst the brave ones, not the cowards. Cowards accept occupation. Cowards accept subjugation. Cowards accept foreign invaders to rule over them. The brave ones are the change makers, those that bring transformation, those that change society. That's what General Efang is. An agent of change, a fighter. He has done his best for what you've called him to do. He has paid the price for what you call him to do. He has given his all for what you call him to do. we have prepared ourselves for what happened. We have prepared ourselves. He has prepared himself. What about you? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to stand up and fight? The Ambazonia Governing Council has created 7 layers of leadership for the resistance. 7 layers of leadership for the resistance. We have also created 7 layers of political leadership for the Hague of Sea. What you need to do, it is to honor the sacrifices and the dedication, the commitment, and the work that General Efang has done. That's what you need to do. Celebrate your hero. Celebrate what he has created. Celebrate what he has given you. Stand up in pride. While we all feel the pain that he ended up in the hands of the enemy, but we need to celebrate his courage. We need to celebrate his tenacity. He's been shot so many times. He survived. It's incredible. It's incredible for one day for most of you to read the story of this hero and what he's gone through and the price he's paying for Ambazonia. It's incredible. Can Cameroon celebrate that they have General Efang? It's a fickle moment of propaganda. It's a fickle moment of fame. What General Efang has put on the ground, no one. Cameroon cannot defeat the Ambazonia Defense Forces. Cameroon cannot defeat the resistance. No one can. No nation can. The structures we've put in place, the liberation consciousness we've put in place, we've awakened within our people. Nobody can quench that will. So there's nothing to be worried. There's nothing to be concerned. Have faith and have hope. Here's what you need to know. Cameroon is not coming back. Cameroon is not coming back to Ambazonia. And that's what Cameroon should know. They ain't coming back. So I understand the spoilers, the agitators can celebrate. They're not celebrating for Ambazonia. They are celebrating for their masters. They can sing. They are not singing for Ambazonia. They've always hated Ambazonia. So for most of them, it's just a display of what they've always believed. For all of you that are out there talking your trash, the only thing you're revealing is who you are. The demons you are. The devils you are. The agents of Cameroon you are. All the trash you write on behalf of Cameroon. What you are doing is you are unconsciously exposing yourself. You don't stand for Ambazonia. You don't talk for Ambazonia. You don't write for Ambazonia. You speak, you write on behalf of the occupier because you are a slave. You're a coward. You can't stand and fight. The only thing you can do is to make commentaries against our people, revealing your intent. As stupid as you are, not knowing what you're doing, thinking you're celebrating, or you are against the ADF, or you are against the AGOFC, the only person you are revealing are your own intents, your motives, your double standard, your dark side. You're a demon, an unfit human being. All right? Fellow Amazonians, we understand say una the vex. We understand say una get pain. We understand say una the feel pain. We understand say una get questions. We understand. We understand say for our miserable existence, for the shame we don't live with, throughout the history of our people, we never get the courageous ones, men and women with a get character, with a feel stand for fight, for defend, for protect our land. So when something it happen with the one we wanna be depend on for our freedom, we know why we not get concerns. We know why we not feel worry. We also understand the traitors. They don't celebrate. They don't make a lot of commentaries for get views. They get on top of your pain. They need to do that because they hate Ambazonia. They do that because they like Cameroon. They do that because on the work of Cameroon. They reveal who they be. What you need for now. A war with this so. This one a war. A war of survival. No man no go fight them for we. No man no can do them for we. Now only we must fight them for ourselves. Now only we must do them for ourselves. Over the last 5 years, when I don't get one of the finest, one of the best, you don't stand up. You don't fight for una. You don't fight for giving una hope. You see what you don't build on the ground for una. General Efan become the face of defiance, the face of the liberation, the face of leadership, the face of the armed resistance on the ground. Over the last 5 years, they don't give una the best National Independence Day where we don't ever see them for the history of our people there. So we understand when una hear say something don't happen. We understand why una feel be fearful. You no need to be fearful because we don't prepare for this moment. We don't prepare for this time. He said we don't prepare for this moment. He don't prepare for this time. Every Ambazonian soldier, every commander, we don't stand up for fight for Ambazonia. He know, don't be prepared for this moment. If he come at any time, na a war for existence. Me say self I talk for you. I don't be prepared for this moment. I don't be prepared for the unexpected. Because we don't dedicate our lives for live them, for fulfill the promise of freedom for our people there. We don't dedicate our lives for live them, for use them, for give our people the freedom where they deserve. We don't be prepared for it. You don't need to feel sorry or sad for the general. The man of purpose, the man where they on a mission. When a person don't rise up for live a life of purpose, a life, not that purpose. So every day we get one day for live, and for fulfill that purpose for you. So everyone it go down, it go down as a hero. It go down as a liberator. Even if they pick the country, even if he be injured, inside his heart, inside his soul, inside his blood, inside his spirit, that the thing will stand for. So be ready for pay that price. So shake no day. The Ambazonia Governing Council don't create 7 layers of ground resistance command. That means say after General Efang, they don't put 7 layers of leadership. You know if you kill him, you know if you ban him, you know if you destroy him, you know if you defeat him. It be undefeatable. It be unopposed. It be irreplaceable. The feet go up, they come down. Cameroon no go ever come back from Ambazonia for which you don't build on the ground. So even if through the circumstances then they get General Efang for that kind of state, we all wanna see him. It give Cameroon nothing. Just a small spark of 1 minute of social media noise for their bloggers and for their paid agents. That very day, Cameroon, it lost one of their best ammo car. That very day, Cameroon lost one of their best ammo car. It cost them $500,000. That very day, Cameroon lost 7 of their BDM for that ammo car with ADF vaporize them. Now they get the numbers. Say don't reach up to about 15. The one where they be wounded, they don't die for hospital. For that same day, Cameroon lost $500,000 for the ammo car, and we lost 7 of their forces. Then now the one that would be wounded, they say it be up to 15. At the cost that of the occupation. Now war, we will go get our losses, but the losses we will go inflict them for Cameroon. And waiting will they inflict them not only on their forces or their colonial authorities, they would inflict them on Cameroon as a state, diplomatically, economically, socially, financially, politically, even in their own, even for the infighting, we don't cause them for them. For now, they don't divide amongst them, they don't divide, and now they define themselves. Cameroon no go ever recover for which we don't do them for them. So if you get a small moment of glory, that small moment of glory enough to compensate for the fact that Cameroon enough to come back from Ambazonia. Now yeah, enough to compensate for the fact that Cameroon enough to come back from Ambazonia. Yes, the pick General Efang for that kind of state. Now how many of them will take them down that same day? Now with this will be, we take one, you take one, we will take more of your own them, and we will destroy you more. The resistance, it go intensify as the leader don't talk am. This month, this next few months, and the next few weeks, and the next few months, as we don't talk am, the resistance, it go intensify more than any time before. You know if you kill the ADF. You know if you weaken the ADF. ADF na spirit. You need to die. Ambazonian resistance na spirit. Not enough to kill him. So no man no need for shake. No man no need for worry. No man no need for can't spoil your heart. When they kill Ivo, the liberation and the revolution, it grow in strength. See place where ADF there. See place we don't can reach. See place where we don't do for Cameroon. We don't only bankrupt them. We don't shame and disgrace them. They don't become a mockery for Africa, a mockery of shame. They don't become, they call them laughing stock. They don't be disgraced anywhere they go. Dirty people them, shit not white last people them, smelling people them, with smelling country. I don't mean the people that they smell. I mean the country they smell. A stinky, dirty, filthy, diseased country. So now what did they get for can't tell you? Say they pick the top commander? Yes, a badge of honor. Because now an acknowledgement of what the Ambazonia Governing Council it do for Cameroon. Cameroon, they be where they picked up, they go for hospital, picked up a general, we there for table for operation. Now a symbol of the thing where they don't deny say need to exist. Nobody say the ADF need exist. Nobody say the fight don't stop. Nobody say the fight don't finish. Nyamfuka them. To the internal spoilers, I get bad news for now. For all the Cambazonians, I get very bad news for now. The fact that Cameroon pick up General FM will feel for you. Wish it not happen. But leadership must prepare. You prepare for the worst while you fight for the best. We don't be prepared. They take General FM. He said don't be prepared. No matter place where they, he understand. He know. A spirit, a heart, a skin. It is still fight. The ADF, it gets 7 layers. You know if you replace them, you know if you take them, you know if you kill them. The egg of sea, it gets 7 layers. We only get better. The more the challenges we face them, the better we become. The stronger we become. We need to become weak because we already be prepared for this, including myself. Ambazonia, it don't come to stay. Ambazonia don't rise. It don't go ever, 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 ever fall. People, if you make all the noise they want to make them. All the Cambazonians, if you make all the noise they want to make them. The Ambazonia Defense Forces and all the nationalist forces, they go liberate the land completely. Next, make the traitors, they prepare for which they come for them. Make the spoilers, the spies, the collaborators, they prepare for which it will come for them. At 2024 days. If you join Cameroon for fight Ambazonia, you will be treated as a bee. You work for Cameroon, you spy for Cameroon, you carry out intelligence for Cameroon, you provide intelligence for Cameroon, you will be treated like how any other nation they treat spies and collaborators. Now, war is for existence. We go fight them, defend them, protect them by all means and every means will be necessary. There's a price where the Cameroon colonial occupation forces, the Cameroon state, and all the colonial administrator and their agents, they go pay until they vacate and the last one they leave our land. We go always get the last say. We go laugh the last laugh. Victory, it could be our own always. Victory, it could be for Ambazonia always. Victory, it could be for Ambazonia always. I want to ask all una for tight una belt. Make your heart, make it be strong. They are young provocateurs. They go provoke you. The agents of darkness, they go tempt you. They will send all kind of messages outside. But the nature of social media, those things, they need to last. Wait till go last. And wait till you stand for. The freedom where you stand for, the truth where you stand for, the justice where you stand for, the bright future where you stand for, the sovereignty where you stand for, defend them. Your life, your dignity, now it go last. Occupation, it always come to an end. Cameroon own, it don't come to an end. General Efang and all the other one, where they don't sacrifice for bring with this far. They don't do it, you be ask them. Now your own time for stand up and be counted as one of the brave ones. For your life for matter, you get for gather the courage for be a brave one. Cowards, that you always remain oppressed. Tomorrow, I will get a very significant conversation with una. Tomorrow. I just come out, work, I come. I reach house, you never reach 3 hours. I mean, this I talk for you. I don't be here for 1 week out of this country. For 1 week. I just reach house and never reach 3 hours. I talk home. I get a very important conversation. Forget I'm with una. Wait till some Oyibo woman ask me. I can ask you tomorrow. I can tell you the stories of which I don't learn them over the last 1 week. As how other people them, they see you, they see a black man, and with a black man, and especially an Ambazonia, in it for doing. Cameroon, the most dirtiest country, the most smelling country, a country with no front and no back, a country with is still like a country for the 14th century. What see the fit do to keep you under occupation? General Efang don't pay the price. You ask him, make it do. Now, we dey call upon you to stand up and be counted. You be willing for pay the price for regain your dignity. You be willing for pay the price to live as a full human being. Are you willing to pay the price to live in a land of prosperity, to live in a land of opportunity? You be willing for live the life we God created you for living? You know the answer. And you know the solution. 2 words: bravery and courage. And number 3, sacrifice. There is no progress for your life without you being brave. There's no progress for your life if you not get courage. There's no progress for your life if you not sacrifice. If poverty there for your life, not because you don't want sacrifice, the sacrifice of hard work. If poverty there for your life, not because you don't want to show the bravery for acquire wealth. If poverty there for your life, not because you don't want to show the courage for do the work where God call you for doing, so that you will become the human being where God call you for being. For freedom, it requires those three things. Those three things must require a high level of courage, bravery, and sacrifice. You get those three things, you put them for your life, you will be free. You put them for your life, you will change your life. You will come out from being poor to being rich. You know if you be rich if you never be free. You know if you regain your dignity if you never be free. General Effan stand, give you and for show you what will be possible. Now a model of possibility, a model of greatness, a model of defiance. If you do one, you do one. Now their turn. As to all our generals and commanders, their spirit is strong. They are strong. The forces are strong. Our defenses are strong. This war, we must win them. Victory in our own, always. And I get a good night. We'll talk tomorrow. First of all, make I apologize for all now. Today we don't put out information, say we'll do a question and answer. But as we don't be away for 1 week, it be important say first of all talk all now before any other question. So my apologies. Good night.
Ambazonia Defense Forces, the vanguards of the Ambazonia War of Independence. Welcome to ACN.